Hello everybody, this is Life with Kayode Fahm, and where am I? I'm in Nairobi, Kenya. Jumbo Kenya, Jumbo Africa, Jumbo the world. This is one of the most wonderful places to be. Why? Because I'm in the Karura forest, set up by the most amazing, one of the most iconic African women. I think the first African female Nobel Prize winner, Wangari Maathai. And what has she done here is just truly amazing. You know, conserve this beautiful forest, just gotta look around at nature, about the trees. I remember when she was talking about planting a tree, you know, creating beauty around us and not allowing urbanization to kill our natural habitat and resources in our environment.
Hi there, my name is Dakori Igbusunakonde, and I'm here to talk about the importance of supporting our women. And this is for the men, mainly. Because at the end of the day, we really can't do anything without you guys, and we need you to be on board with making sure that we fulfill our highest potential. And the only way we can do that is if we're balanced. And if you're a man and you're in a woman's life and vice versa, and you're not supportive of her own dreams, her own aspirations, as you expect her to be of yours, there's going to be an imbalance. And when that imbalance is there, that's when all this domestic violence occurs and all the bad things that you don't pray for your worst enemies start to come up.
The most important part is you need to find people that you can come together with. You have to be able to collaborate, and this is something I say with everybody I meet. So every young person out there watching right now, you need to not see your brother, you need to not see the person next to you as competition. You need to see them as, you know what, this guy has it. I live by the principles that I preach. You know, I say identify your passion and turn your passion into your profession. That is what I've done right now. I've turned my love for music into creating TV shows, into creating radio shows, into building my own office right now, my own space where I'm at, which is a creative space. And if you look around, I'm not trying to be selfish with it. I want to hire young people. I want young people to come and be part of the collective. That's why the company is called Contagious Collective, because we're trying to infect people, a collective of people who have like minds with that passion to be like, you know what, we are proudly Nigerian and we are not ashamed of it. We're going to go anywhere in the world and we're going to compete with the best of the best. So that's what we're trying to do. I'm going to be here next 10 years, man. What is Illy going to be doing? Producing TV shows, producing radio shows, producing mobile content, because that's what I've always been doing. That's what I'm always going to do. That is my dream. You need to find out what your dream is.
This afternoon, I will take Kayode Fahm and Rosie and the team to see Ghetto Classics. Ghetto Classics is a program in Korogosho, which is one of the informal settlements in Kenya, one of the hardest ones, and you'll see the pictures about what life is about in Korogosho. Ghetto Classics is a music program there. We teach music to young kids in Korogosho, and we use music to teach them important life skills, give them hope. Actually, our logo is making music make a difference. So we believe that the skills that come with learning the kind of music that we actually do are skills that they can transfer into their lives, change themselves, their families, and their wider community.
My message to all the youth of Africa: sometimes you don't have to change the location to live a good life. You can still live a good life from your community. What you need to do is to change the mentality, use the available resources we have within our community to transform lives, our lives, and lives of our brothers and sisters and everyone in the community.
And that's how Filamujwani started. Began with 2 laptops, training kids how to tell their own stories. And there's power in you telling your own story in your own words, you know. And I learned that the people of Kibera, where I was working at that time, where I began working at that time, never had the opportunity to tell their own stories in their own words. If you go to either YouTube or any other online platform and search for some of the slums in Kenya, you'll only see dark stories. But how about the stories of hope, the stories of life, the stories that have color? Most of those stories are rarely told by people from outside, but the people from inside, if they're resourced well, they're able to tell that story.
There's 3 ways you find passion. Note it now. The first way, become a self-expert. What does it mean to become a self-expert? Number 1, what are your unique strengths? Number 2, what are your values? What is your soul made up of? Number 3, what experiences do you love? self-expertise. The second step, step out of your comfort zone. Experiment. Try things out. Take a little bit of risk. Be curious. And the third, surround yourself with passionate people.
They say big companies run the world, but startups change the world. We need more startups to help to change Africa. But there's no success without sacrifice. There's no get-rich-quick schemes. This path is going to test you. It's going to challenge you. And at times, it's even going to hurt you. Dream big, believe big, but most of all, be flexible. Don't do it for the money. Do it for love. I was at the Lakeshore Cancer Center where I met with cancer patients, and I had a magical experience interacting with them and speaking with them.
We don't know what direction. We can't direct the wind. Okay? We can't direct the wind, so we don't really know where we're going and what's coming at the end. We can't direct it, but we can adjust the sails. This little thing called attitude can make a big difference. It's a little thing, it's called attitude, but it can make a big difference. What makes our minds happy, as has already been mentioned, makes our bodies happy too. So that's the reason why we've got to be around happy people. And we've got to, even if, I can't move, even, I'm in a situation now where maybe I can't move, I'm immobilized for whatever reasons. You got a mind, you got a heart, you got a soul. You can still create and think. You can still laugh at your favorite show. You can still listen to some music and be inspired. You can still think, you can still strategize. You can still come up with ideas, write them down. You mustn't stop squeezing every ounce out of life.
For an action movie, it's all about practice. And that means action choreography. We all have to experience more of the world, but especially more of Africa. It's only through the experiences of our senses that we truly gain wisdom. And some paths cannot be taught. They can only be taken. Goodbye.